Park School. I'd like to take you on a little tour behind the scenes, but before I do that, I really want to express my gratitude to all those families who financed and assisted with the Panther Push a year ago. You enabled all of us at Norwood Park to do so many things over the past 6 and 8 months. And I want you to sit back and enjoy this little tour behind the scenes. Come on, follow me. The first thing that happened is that fiber cork was displayed throughout the building. This enables our students to share the work that they're doing. Truly, Norwood Park School is a school for children. It reflects the work that goes on in the classroom as well as the work that takes place in our special offerings. Oh, let's stop here. This is our writing lab. Let's just take a peek. Oh, you will note to get into the writing lab, we're going to have to enter through the library. Come. Oh, let's stop in the library for just a minute. As you can see, this room can be used for whole group instruction. But one of the things that we've done this year, our 3rd and 4th graders have a common reading time, as well as our 5th and 6th graders. And what this means is that when the 3rd and 4th graders are having reading, I have as many as 6 professionals all teaching reading, in which children are working in small groups. Here we see one of the small reading groups that's taking place right now.
Starting with your A, Ellie. Ellie, you have one word to your name, and this is alliteration.
Ellie A.
As we move, we're going to view the writing lab. This was another one of your accomplishments last summer. The writing lab offers small groups of instruction in the area of writing. In addition, we have 8 laptop computers which children use from time to time. Recently, we discovered that these laptop computers also come in very handy for the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders as they are studying the stock market. This is another room, our library. Again, it's used for whole group instruction. But here again, you see another small reading group working with students at the 5th and 6th grade level. Again, thank you for updating technology in our library. These computers were a gift from the Panther Push from last year. All of our students are taking great advantage of this. Speaking of technology, we're grateful that our building is now wireless. Come, let's take a look at the computer lab. This is one place that grew great excitement on the part of the students. How wonderful it was to watch children arrive in the computer room last September. Thank you again, parents, for your contributions. You should know that all of the computers were new this year, along with the new furniture, as well as the chairs and tables. Again, this room is used for whole group instruction. There are a couple of periods during the day where this room is available and is presently being used again for flexible groupings, particularly in the area of reading. This is another room that underwent an enormous change this past summer. For some of our older students, they probably well remember the old blue and yellow pads with those wrought iron hooks that held the pad. I really felt there was a safety issue here. Thank you again to those of you who contributed. Students are enjoying the climbing wall, as well as the beautification that took place in our gym. It has made it a much safer area for physical education. Our next stop is the math lab. While traditionally we have had this area as a math lab for the past couple of years, the work this past summer permitted us to more close it off and use it in a variety of ways around the math instruction. Our students have had an opportunity for some student choice at the upper grade level, as well as the 5th and 6th grade level. Here, we're in the language lab. If you recall, a year ago, this was part of our lunchroom. Over the summer, a partition was installed, and this became a language lab to support the teaching of Spanish. This coming school year, world language will be one of our primary goals for our school improvement plan. We feel this is a much better use of space. Our lunchroom was traditionally used about 2 to 3 periods a day. In reconfiguring the space, it enables flexible groupings across grade levels to come to this room, as well as the room I'm going to take you to next. Join me. Now we're on the other side of the language lab. We converted the other half of the lunchroom to an art room. What a much better use of space. We are very fortunate at Norwood Park School. Not only do our children have an opportunity for vocal music, they also have experiences with the visual arts. To support our art room, new cabinets were installed. This has assisted us with storage, as well as the sinks across the hall. Now, we knew these sinks were going to be crucial to the teaching of art, but we realized after they have been installed what a wonderful gift it is in supporting our full-day kindergarten program, our primary pre-K program, as well as supporting the lunchroom. We are grateful for this wonderful gift to Norwood Park School. We are fortunate at Norwood Park School to have a full-day kindergarten. There are so many schools that do not have the space for a full-day program. Early beginnings are essential for the young learner. Another one of the assets at Norwood Park School is our pre-kindergarten program. There are so many schools that do not have the space to offer a pre-kindergarten program. I believe the earlier a child can start at his neighborhood school, the better. This is an essential component of Norwood Park School. This is our student council in action. It provides wonderful leadership opportunities for a number of students across the grade levels. It also provides a direct link to the principal. Here, students have a chance to voice their concerns as it relates to Norwood Park School, as well as those things they enjoy. Presently, we are in the process of planning the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade dance. When I think about education and dollars, I'm reminded of a story that my father shared with me as I headed off to college. My father completed only 8th grade, born and raised on the farm during the dirty 30s or the dry years when crops could not be grown. He had to leave school and work in town in order to pay the taxes on the family farm, lest it be taken for back taxes. As I headed off to college, my father indicated to me, "You may never inherit much from me, but I am going to give you an education, and what you choose to do with that will be up to you." And he handed me the checkbook. He said, "Treat it with respect." As we have educated our 3 adult children, education has continued to be of prime importance in our family. Later on, with 2 grandsons, education is still important, and we continue to support it with our dollars. I am grateful to the many of you who have supported our endeavors at Norwood Park with your dollars. I believe a dollar spent on education is a dollar well spent. Your gifts to Norwood Park School have enabled us to move light years ahead of most of the schools in the city. This is one reason that Norwood Park is one of the top 5 neighborhood schools in the city. As we move ahead, and the advances that we made over the past year indeed will call for additional revenue, we can expect that CPS will not be financing many of the changes that were made at Norwood Park this past summer. Recently, as principals, we have learned that another $90 million will be cut from the budget at CPS. As I dream, I would like to think at some point Norwood Park School could embark on a science project, one that would take us as far as the technology took us over the past 8 months. I have great visions for the science programs at Norwood Park School, those that would benefit students before school, as well as after school, and during the school day. I would like to think that as I move forward in this planning, that I would have your support.
Someday soon. I don't know, you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness, my admiration. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound to thank you for it. La 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 You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving.